Orleans who get really no support any time of the year. So right now, with COVID the way it is, a lot of these people are really
fantastic evening of live New Orleans music straight to your eyeballs and your eardrums wherever you may be watching from out there in the digital world. Now, this next artist coming up, I've been very excited to have here in Funky Uncle for a while. We all know the Neville Brothers and the Meters, but my real OG New Orleans funk heads, everyone really knows, who knows what's up, knows that the Caesar Brothers are some of the innovators of this style. They've been putting it down for a long time, carrying that torch for the uptown funk sound that made New Orleans so famous. So, with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big, warm, funky uncle welcome to the Caesar Brothers Funk Box. And y'all don't forget to wash your hands and stomp your feet. Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, right here from New Orleans, welcome to Caesar Brothers Funk Box on the Funky Uncle Show, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Good old New Orleans, home of the Red Beans and the Voodoo Queens, home of Mahalia Jackson, good old Danny Barker. Now have you ever been down to a place called New Orleans? Oh yeah, and I know, I'm going to take you there. Have you ever been down to a place called New Orleans? Oh yeah, and I know, I'm going to take you there. We got the second line and the big parades. Whatever you really want to see, yeah, we're down in New Orleans. You go down on Bourbon Street, see Big Al Carson and his blues band. Go uptown on a Tuesday night and catch the rebirth at the Make Believe Man. Have you ever been down to a place called New Orleans? Oh yeah, I know, I'm going to take you there. Norman Caesar, Professor Longhair. Two-lane, y'all. We got the second lines and the big parades. Whatever you really want to see, yeah, we're down in New Orleans. You go uptown on a Thursday night to the Le Bon Ton Roulette. Get yourself a good old drink and hear the Soul Rebels as they play. Have you ever been down to a place called New Orleans? Oh yeah, and I know, I'm going to take you there. Come on, Stephen Walker. Let's get talk, Mike. Oh yeah. We got the second lines and the big parades. Whatever you really want to see, yeah, we're down for the red things and the voodoo queens, y'all. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna bring another good one, y'all. We're gonna feature Mr. Norman Caesar, Professor Longfingers, y'all. I found joy.
Baby, I found you.
Baby, I found you.
Baby, when I found you.
Singing now, I'm just as happy.
And I don't know what to do.
I found you.
Baby, I found you.
I found you.
Baby, when I found you.
Now I'm just as happy.
And I don't know what to do.
I used to be sad, baby,
I found joy.
now I'm just as happy as baby boy.
I said I used to be sad.
I found joy. Now I'm just as happy
As a kid with a toy.
I found joy.
Baby, I found you.
Baby, I found joy.
Baby, I found you.
Singing now I'm just as happy.
And I don't know what to do.
I used to roll the temple, baby,
All night long.
Tell I hear that baby girl trying to do me wrong.
I used to be sad.
I found joy. Singing now I'm just as happy.
There's a kid with a toy.
Yo, Michael Z, play some blues for me. times 7, baby. You know what to do. Well, come on, y'all. We having a party. We gonna party in you all night long. Tipitina, who the hell am I? Shouting, Tina.
All right, y'all. Give it up for the Caesar Brothers here live at the Funky Uncle Lounge. My name is Soul Stew, and it's such an honor to be here. What a great night of music we have. The old classic Tipitina, but done in a way funkier version than I've ever heard before, like only the Caesar Brothers can provide. And let me tell you, if you don't know the Caesar Brothers, then you do not know New Orleans funk. This is the real deal here. syncopated, swampy, straight out the UPT. So we're happy to have them. You know it. And of course, we're doing this for a good cause to help our local musicians and gig workers. My good friend, Miss Leslie Cooper, is going to tell you how you can help us with that. And of course, thank the people who are helping us do it as well.
Absolutely.
Hello.
I mean, we have helped 444 musicians and gig workers in the last 52 weeks. You have raised $301,788.65, and I personally want to thank the person that donated that 65 cents, because they're important too. They really, really are.
Every bit helps.
It's so easy. All you have to do is to go to thefunkyuncle.live and click on that donate button, but we make it even easier. You can text FUNK to 36413. 36413. Text FUNK. Not only can you donate a large sum of money or a medium sum of money or even a smaller sum of money, but if you would like to watch next week and not have to worry about hitting that donate button again, you can become a recurring member. And by becoming a recurring member, we're going to call you, get this, a
Funky cousin. Join the family.
We'll invite you to the family reunion later on.
It's going to be a fun time, too.
Folks that we're also going to invite are our sponsors. If you go to the website, you'll see a button that says, click here to become a sponsor. Edwards Mortgage Group, NOLA Title Group, the Mason Collective, and ARC Insurance Consultants. All your home needs for mortgage, closing, sales, and insurance, all in one. And they clicked on that button. They are our sponsors, and we want to thank them so much for this. While you're on that website, go to the Funky Shop, and you can see all of the Frenchy prints that we have for sale there, the funky apparel and other accessories. It's an amazing website. Check it out, because you can do that while you are not dancing on your coffee table in your living room while you're listening to the Caesar Brothers, right? So please make me a happy person and do that. Click on there. 52 weeks. 52 weeks. Oh, my goodness. Crazy. And on the next break, I'm going to tell you who we got coming up next week. That's one's going to be a good one, too.
You're going to be excited, for sure. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone who's donated. And listen to what Leslie says. Text that FUNK to 36413. Join the Funky Uncle family. We'd love to have you. And now we're going to let these fine musicians get back to doing what they love most. So, in the meantime, y'all don't forget to wash your hands, stomp your feet.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Funky Uncle with the Caesar Brothers. We're going to bring you another good one. Featuring Mr. Norman Caesar. The song is about a late, great New Orleans legend, Louis Jordan from New Orleans. Saturday Night Fish Fry. Sit back, relax, grab a dancing partner if you want to. But a good old Danny Barker, good old Louis Armstrong, y'all. Late great Charles Neville, late great Art Neville, y'all. Oh yeah.
Well, if you ever been down to New Orleans, you know exactly what I mean. All through the night, cries and mouse, Saturday night, they go from house to house. You don't have to pay that dues admission, a cook, a waiter, a good musician. You happen to be just passing by, stop at the Saturday night, fish fry. It was rocking, it was rocking. I never see us come to the shop until the break of dawn. It was rocking, yeah, it was rocking, oh yeah. Never see us come to the shop until the break of dawn. Me and my buddy was on the main strip, fooling around just me and him. We decided that we should get something to eat, so we head to the place on Fishman Street. We got to the door, it opened with ease. A young little fella said, come in please. But just for a week, the guy and I, right in the middle of a big fish fry, was rocking. It was rocking. I never seen us coming in shop until the break of dawn.
Was a rockin',
Yeah,
was a rockin'.
oh yeah.
I've never seen such government shop.
This is Stevie Walker on the drummer.
Oh, play that trombone.
Party was already underway. Everybody headed for the block display. Over there playing on the slide trombone. Everybody house gonna take me home. Party in the house going way back when. Down the New Waters at the two-top end. Early that morning on the Saturday night. Everybody doing everything alright.
Was rockin', was rockin'. I've never seen such government shop until the break of dawn. Was rockin', was rockin'.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen such government shop until the
Michael
break of
Z on
dawn.
Well, you ever been down to New Orleans? You know exactly what I mean. All through the night, quiet as a mouse. Saturday night, they go from house to house. You don't have to pay that huge admission. A cook, a waiter, good musician. But happen to be passing by. Stop at the Saturday night fish fry.
Was rockin', was rockin'. I've never seen such government shop until the break of dawn.
Was rockin', yeah,
Was rockin'.
oh yeah.
I've never seen such government shop until the break of dawn. Oh, play that piano. Play it like Jelly Roll Martin.
Well, the party was already underway. Everybody headed for the block display. Over that playing on the slide trombone. Everybody house gonna take me home. Party in the house going way back when. Down in New Orleans at the two-top end. Early that morning on the Saturday night. Everybody doing everything alright. Was rockin',
Was rockin'. I've never seen such government shop until the break of dawn.
hey, was rockin'. Well,
Was rockin'.
oh yeah. Never seen such government shop until the break of dawn.
Welcome to the Saturday Night Fish Fry, y'all.
Yeah, right, Joe.
We're gonna take you uptown, the heart and soul of New Orleans. Where me and my brother was born and raised at, home of the Neville Brothers, the Meters, and the Wild Chapatulas. This is his first song, one of the songs we learned how to play off the Meters 8-track, and it's called Hey Pocky Way, y'all. Mardi Gras Indian! Going uptown. Wild Chapatulas, Golden Comanches, Golden Eagles, y'all. Take them on downtown. Flaming arrows, y'all. Black Seminole, Yellow Pocahontas. body. Let me give me your soul. Come on, and let me hear you say, hey, 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 Pocky way. Hey, 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 Pocky way. Uptown ruler, 13-1. Mardi Goody fire. And the whole people, we be right back grooving. In your car. Make no difference where you are. Feel that. But I've been told, groove your body. Let me groove your soul. Come on, and let me hear you say, hey, 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 Pocky way. Hey, 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 Pocky way. I know my liar, set you on fire. Big cheap and jolly. In your car, make no difference. I say to where you are. Feel good music, but I've been told, feel your body. Wanna show me your soul? Come on, and let me hear you say, hey, 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 Pocky way. Hey, 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 Pocky way. I know my liar. Set you on fire, big cheap and jolly. Do like you wanna. Hey, gonna light your fire. Come on, y'all, we're gonna light your fire on the bayou. Come on, do like you wanna. Fire on the bayou. Come on, everybody. Fire on the bayou. Come on, do like you wanna. Fire on the bayou. Luck is there. Take it dear, y'all. For the 50. When do you want it? Give it a while. The kid got through, yes he did one time. Down the time. Come on, we're gonna light the fire on the bayou. Come on, do like you want it. Fire on the bayou. Come on, everybody. Fire on the bayou. On the bayou now. Take a choke on the smoke by yourself a little while. Cool, cool wine going down your throat. Tell me gonna make you feel fire. Gonna light the fire on the bayou. Come on, do like you wanna. Fire on the bayou, come on, everybody. Fire on the bayou, do like you want. Fire on the bayou. be myself again. I wanna thank you for letting me be myself again.
I said fingers start shaking. I began to run. Bullets start chasing. I said that I began to stop. Yeah, I did. Began to wrestle. I said I was on the top. I
Wanna thank you for letting me
let me
be myself again.
Lord have mercy. I wanna thank you for letting me
Be myself again. Mama is happy now. Daddy's happy too. They're hard-working people, y'all, just like me and you. Mama is happy now. I say your daddy's happy too. They're hard-working people, y'all, just like me and you. Well, I wanna thank you for letting me be myself again.
Lordy, Lordy.
I wanna thank you for letting me be myself again. Saw me in the backyard, and I was trying to dig a grave, just because the devil wanna chase my soul away. Got on my knees, and I began to pray, and I thank the Lord for another day. And I wanna thank you for letting me be myself again. And I wanna thank you for letting me be myself again. Yeah, you're right, y'all. Live and direct on the Funky Uncle. Jamming with the Cyril Brothers Funk Box. Keepers of the Uptown Funk, y'all. We're going to take you on down to the Lafayette, Baton Rouge, home of Louisiana, the back roads of Lafourche. Talk about when an alligator turned over and the turtle peeped his head out the water. If you don't know how to do this, we're going to tell you how to do this. It's a good time of the year. And it's called making a good old gumbo. I said, if you're ready, et toi, et toi. 1, 2, 3. Hey now, y'all. Hey now, y'all. Two steps out the door, y'all. Here we go. Hello. We make a good gumbo. Yes, we do. We make a good gumbo. All about you too. We make a good gumbo. Yes, we do. We make a good gumbo. All about you too. Down New Orleans, down Lafayette, down on the Bayou. We can do it Tuesday, but that Tuesday, down New Orleans, down down on the bayou. We be doing our thing. Don't mess with my tutu. Don't mess with my tutu. You other woman. Don't mess with my tutu. Don't mess with my tutu. Don't mess with my tutu. You other woman. Don't mess with my tutu.
Hey, club. 2 steps out and go, y'all. You got New Orleans, Louisiana. Somebody scream. We make a good gumbo.
Yes, we do. We make a gumbo. On the bayou too. We make a good gumbo. Yes, we do. We make a good gumbo. On the bayou too. Down New Orleans. Down Lafayette. Down on the bayou. We do a two-step. Well, that two-step. Down New Orleans. Down on the bayou. We doing our thing. I'm talking about Zydeco. 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 I'm talking about Zydeco.
Hey, club. 2 steps out and go, y'all. You got New Orleans, Louisiana. Somebody scream.
Hey, now. Hey, now.
When I say Zaddy, you say go. Zaddy, Zaddy. When I say Zaddy, you say go. Zaddy, go. Zaddy, go. When I say Zaddy, you say go. Zaddy, go. Zaddy, go. When I say Zaddy, you say go. Going down Louisiana.
Gonna make a run. Going down Louisiana. Gonna have some fun. Going down Louisiana. Gonna make a run. Going down Louisiana. Gonna have some fun. Down New Orleans. Down Lafayette. Down on the bayou. We be doing two steps. Well, that two step. Down New Orleans. Down on the bayou. We be doing our thing. I'm talking about Zydeco. 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 I'm talking about Zydeco.
Hey, club. 2 steps out and go, y'all. Live on the trombone, the one and only, Mr. Stephen Walker.
Down New Orleans, down on the bayou, we be doing our thing. Well, that two step. Down New Orleans, down on the bayou, we be doing our thing. Don't mess with my tutu, don't mess with my tutu. You ain't ever woman. Don't mess with my tutu, don't mess with my tutu, don't mess with my tutu. I know you're a young woman. Don't mess with my tutu.
Hey, club. On the guitar, y'all. We call him the 13 Wonder of the World. The one and only, Mr. Michael Z.
Orleans. Down on the bayou, we doing our thing. So that was there, down New Orleans. Down on the bayou, Lord, we doing our thing. I'm talking about Zydeco. 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 Hey, y'all. Who's that Zydeco, y'all? We got New Orleans, Louisiana. Somebody scream.
All right, y'all. How you doing? Welcome to the Funky Uncle Lounge. My name is Soul Stew, and I gotta give up my love and appreciation to the Funk Brothers. It's the Caesar Brothers Funk Box here at the Funky Uncle Lounge, giving us that good old New Orleans uptown groove like only they know how. I'm sitting here playing some cards with Leslie. We got these brand new Funky Uncle playing cards. Ooh, I just threw down a George Porter. I'm about to raise you with the lead Dorsey. You got an Earl King over there, man?
I got a Cyril Neville.
Oh, all right.
And a George Clinton. And yeah, these are really, really special cards. The Fat Bankers, part of the crew of Tux, give out these cards every year at the parade. And every card has another fantastic musician on it. If you text FUNK to 36413 and you donate $52, we will send you a deck of these cards. That's right. Text FUNK to 36413 in the comment section. You do that. But, gosh, do I have to give you my Cyril Neville? I know I said
I'll
that.
trade you a trombone shorty.
Trombone. Here's a John Papa Groves for a trombone.
Okay.
For a shorty.
Okay.
Give me a shorty.
All
All
right,
right.
I'll do that. I'll
All
do that.
But you can have them all. But you can have it. It's just way too easy. This is how we are celebrating 52 weeks here at the Funky Uncle. 52 weeks that you have helped us raise over $300,000 and helped 444 musicians and gig workers. You got an Ernie Cato over there? Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's worth
So
it
what I
just for
need
that
you to
one.
do, I want you to go to the Funk shop and look at our T-shirts and our prints. We've got all kind of apparel. We've got masks. We've got all kind of good stuff on there because that is another way that you can help us and still get a little something for yourself other than working up a sweat like we are dancing around in here. Oh, did I say dancing? I did. All right. You can also go to thefunkyuncle.live. There's lots of ways to donate there. You can look at our Frenchy prints of all of the paintings that he has done every week. And you know what? We've got 2 that are still available, Stu. Did you know that?
Nice.
We've got Glenn David Andrews, and we've got Kirk Joseph with Big Chief Gerald Page. Those are still available. If you can't get one of those big ones, you can always get a print of your favorite show that you can watch on thefunkyuncle.live.
Absolutely,
all right?
yo.
So y'all hop on over to there. Help us out. Don't make me go mama on you. Please give a little bit. Dig deep in that pocket. We are not out of the woods yet. There is light at the end of the tunnel, but baby, we're still in that tunnel. So I need you to please see what you can do to help our guys out. Not just the musicians, but our lighting guys, our video techs, our camera operators, our bartenders, all of our gig workers, our stage hands. And Stu, you know how hard work that is.
Oh, yeah.
And
many years.
And they want to be back out working. Trust me, they do. But until we can, they need our help.
Yeah, the last thing we want is that when things finally open up, all of our musicians have had to sell off all their gear to, keep a roof over their head. We don't want that happening. So please, y'all, donate what you can. Let's help out our musicians and gig workers so they can keep bringing the music to you that you all love so much. We love it too. So that's why we're going to let them get back to it. So give it up once more for the Caesar Brothers Funk Box. And don't forget to wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Earl King.
ground.
On shaky ground.
Ever since you put me down.
Come on, sing. Your sexy body, baby, let's see you moving all across the floor. Your sexy body, every time you wiggle, she makes me feel all for more. Now the kids will keep back lying in the cut, eat some fish and chips. When this freaky little groupie from the funky side of town began to give him some lips, he was babbling about how bad she could do the bump. Kids that don't know the real side of things, but your rump is too big to bump. He said, woo! Your sexy body, baby, let me see you moving all across the floor. Slide! Your sexy body, every time you wiggle, make the kid holler for more. Come on, Norman, Norman! Mr. Norman C's on the keyboard, y'all. Steve on the trombone. Huh. Sit lady looking for the clover. Won't ease this hurt I feel all over. My life was one special occasion. Till she went, put a head on the situation. Say I've been standing on shaky ground. Ever since you put me down. I've been standing
On shaky ground.
on shaky ground. Ever since you put me down. Sing! Say standing in the shadows of love. Say standing, getting ready for the holiday to come. Say standing, in the shadows of love. Say standing, I'm getting ready for the holiday to come. Come on now.
Yeah, you're right, jamming with the Cyril Brothers Funk Box right here on the Funky Uncle page, y'all.
Yeah,
Nothing
right.
like standing on shaky ground. We're going to take you uptown and pay a tribute to the late, great Professor Longhair. It's a song reorchestrated by the late, great Gerald Tillman from uptown, great pianist from the 13th Ward. We had the honor to grow up and watch this man play with the Uptown All-Stars, Black Male, and the Neville Brothers. And we're going to do a version of his funky version of that. Big Chief. To the whole 13 Ward, yo. Uptown, down the street, yo.
keep my spy boy by my side. Black boy just went by. You know, Lord, full of fire. I'm gonna do anything I could. Bill Chick, Mr. Mike, let's see you again.
Right, y'all, give it up for the Cesar Brothers Funk Box blowing
Yeah.
the roof off the Funky Uncle Lounge on this wonderful Friday night. My name is Soul Stew. It's an honor to be sitting here, as always, bringing you a great night of music and doing it for a good cause, trying to help our local musicians and gig workers, because we feel that live music is an essential service in this city and one that New Orleans does best. So we need your help doing that, bringing the music to the people. You can text FUNK to 36413, and Leslie's got some other methods that you can help join the Funky Uncle family. How you
Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. 52 weeks. 52 weeks y'all have been doing this. And it just gets better and better and better. One of my favorite things outside of the music and getting to watch the musicians make music is that I get to watch another creative artist work each and every week. Frenchie has been here 52 weeks. 52 weeks, Frenchie has painted his heart and soul each week and bringing us these beautiful creations that come out of his head, as you know, as he sees it. And he always throws in something from the Funky Uncle Float or something around here, some spirit that he feels that is necessary to convey to you, the owner of this, and you can be an owner of this, to say how magical this was. And tonight's painting is just, it's incredible. You can hear music when you look at it. Now, if you can't do the Frenchie painting, I've got this one back here from New Year's Eve still. This is Kirk Joseph, Big Chief Gerald Page, and that was New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve was, that was a lot of fun.
Man, was
I
it?
think I finally got over that hangover. It's what, March or whatever? I don't know. But if you can't do the big ones, then you need to go to the Funky Shop because Frenchie's paintings are there in print form. That's right. We've got many different sizes. Please go to thefunkyuncle.live and look at this amazing, incredible work that Frenchie has given his heart and soul each and every week. And Frenchie, actually, out of that over $300,000 that we have raised, Frenchie is responsible for over $100,000 of that. All right?
My man.
Frenchie, we love you, darling, so much for doing this. The musicians appreciate it as well as the listeners. So 52 weeks, and I told you that I was going to break a big surprise to you. Yeah. Next week, we're celebrating our year anniversary. Guess who we have? We have the lovely, talented, incredible soul queen of New Orleans, Miss Irma Thomas.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. She is going to be visited by Walter Wolfman Washington.
Ow.
And a little birdie told me, and then another birdie came back and said, confirmed 3 hours before we started, Leo Nocentelli is coming back. All right, the big three for week 53, and you got to be there for that one, all right? But if you want this to continue, we really, really need you to. Text FUNK to 36413, become a Funky Cousin, and help us support our music community here in New Orleans. Stu?
Join the family, y'all. And once again, if you haven't seen, of course, you've seen Frenchie's gorgeous paintings are amazing. But like Leslie said, if that's not in your budget, the prints are gorgeous. They are printed on canvas. They're one of a kind. Very lovely. So yeah, check out that shop. We'll style you out. We got some T-shirts, some fresh merch for you, so you can show your love for the Funky Uncle wherever you are. And speaking of showing love for the Funky Uncle, we're gonna let the Caesars Brothers bless us with some more songs right here. So y'all don't forget to wash your hands and stomp your feet.
Yeah, you're right, y'all. Welcome on back right here live on the Funky Uncle stage with the Caesar Brothers Funk Box. Hope y'all enjoy. Once again, y'all make a donation out there and get that painting. Help us out. It's COVID time and the musicians need to, come on back and give y'all some great music. But we're going to do a classic by the funkiest band in the land. I'm talking about no other than the Meters, uptown the 13th Ward. Welcome, y'all, to the Funky Uncle. 1, 2, 3.
Everybody ready, going to the levee, they're going to see the Zulu King. Way uptown, sitting down in the New Orleans. We gon' get ready, you gon' get ready, son. Won't I know what you say? We gon' get ready, second line, everywhere we go, singing welcome, welcome, welcome to New Orleans. Welcome, welcome, y'all, welcome to New Orleans. Everybody say welcome, welcome, yeah. Welcome to New Orleans. Welcome, welcome, y'all. Welcome to New Orleans. Booty, get a little booty, so easy play the reggae beats. Bust your y'all, second line, down in New Orleans. We gon' get ready.
welcome to New Orleans. Welcome, welcome, y'all. Welcome to New Orleans. Everybody say welcome, welcome, y'all. Welcome to New Orleans. Say welcome, welcome, y'all. Welcome to New Orleans. Praise y'all. Yeah, you're right. Keeping it live right here at the Funky Uncle. Jam with the Caesar Brothers once again, y'all. We have a new single out called Right Now. You check it out on Reverb Nation, Spotify, YouTube. Hot single featuring Lord Nexus, Neville, David DJ Johnson, the whole band. We're going to kick it off, bring you some Uptown Funk, Caesar Brothers style, y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Have it. Come on. Sometimes you're feeling kind of blue. Right now, I'm gonna funk you straight up out your shoes. Right now, don't be afraid, cause it don't hurt. Right now, we throw this funk out of the dirt. Well, right now, don't let the system tell you when. Right now, the life you live is to begin. Right now, it's up to you. Figure it out. Right now, what this funky live is all about. Right now, we'll put this funk right in your face. Right now, it's gonna be going down in the place. Right now, and when comes time for you to leave, right now, you will be screaming for what you need. Right now, we are the keepers of the funk. Right now, we be blowing down on the skunk. Right now, we be picking it up, passing it around. Right now, we ain't gonna spread this funk all over town, yeah. Right now, so listen up and spread the word. Right now, it's the best funky music that you ever heard. Right now, no matter what, we know best. Right now, we're gonna put this funk down to the test. Test it out, brother. Hit it.
Ooh. single right now. Right now, the new single that's hot on YouTube. Reverb Nation, check it out, y'all. Caesar Brothers Funk Box right now. We're gonna bring another original song. It's called "Come to the Mardi Gras." That's nothing like Mardi Gras time in New Orleans. Best time of the year. This is a new single. It's another single by the Caesar Brothers. Got to cop this. It's a great song, fun time. If you have a party, great song to load up and get your friends jumping and dancing and jumping the line. We're gonna kick it off like this, y'all.
Time in New Orleans.
Yeah, now, y'all. Come to the Mardi Gras, know you're feeling fine. Come to the Mardi Gras, do the sucking. Come to the Mardi Gras, you'll be on the scene. Come to the Mardi Gras, right down New Orleans. The Zulu King, we're rapping. Talking about Buster Green, talking about jambalaya, crawfish pie. I know you want some more of that gumbo. We love New Orleans, we love Mardi Gras. We love New Orleans, we love Mardi Gras. We love New Orleans, we love the Mardi Gras. We love New Orleans, we love Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is here, fun time for the year. We come to party down in New Orleans. We having a real good time. We come to the second line and the river band. They're gonna be in the end. The Zulu band over there. The Rex band marching there. Marching band coming clearly away. It's fun for you and me. Your left and right, your left and right, and left, right, left, right, left, right. Everybody, we down in New Orleans. Come see the Zulu King. We're eating red beans. We eat some mustard cream. Let's talk about jambalaya. We eat some coffee pie. I know you want some more of that gumbo. We love New Orleans. We love Mardi Gras. We love New Orleans. We love Mardi Gras. We love New Orleans. We love Mardi Gras. This is Stevie Walk on the trombone, y'all. We love Mardi Gras. We got Dixieland. Come see the brass band. Come see the Indian y'all. And the big chief too. Come see the fairy doll. And the skeleton troopers. We love New Orleans. We love Mardi Gras. We love New Orleans. We love Mardi Gras. We love New Orleans. We love Mardi Gras. Dance off! New Orleans. We love Mardi Gras.
body now. Hey, shake the baby now, shake it all around. Shake, shake, shake the baby, shake your body now. Hey, shake the baby now, shake it all around. Come to the Mardi Gras, I know you're feeling fine. Come to the Mardi Gras, do the second line. Come to the Mardi Gras, you'll be on the scene. There's all Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Give it up for the Caesar Brothers Funk Box. Blowing the
Yes,
roof off the
indeed.
Funky Uncle Lounge. Now, if that doesn't get you moving, I don't know what will. Such an honor to have them here. That great old school New Orleans funk. There's some Caribbean rhythms and stuff going on in that tune. Sounded great. You know, it's a part of the New Orleans music. And once again, these guys take it deep. Guys and gals take it as deep as it gets here. Honored to have them. Such a great night here at the Funky Uncle. Leslie and I are still got our card games going. I'm about to throw down the Zigaboo card.
Oh, you
that.
got the
Look at that.
Zigaboo. I've got several others. I'm going to stick with my hand because I've got everybody that's on the Funky Uncle float right now. I got Dr. John, Professor Longhair, James Booker, George Porter Jr., Leo Nocentelli, Art Neville, and Alan Toussaint. All
royal
of
flush
these
right
guys,
there.
all of them right here in my hand. And if you become a funky cousin and donate $52, we're going to send you this amazing deck of cards from the Fat Bankers, all right? From the Fat Bankers. They were, they're kind enough to give us a place to do this. The crew of Tux, their den is absolutely amazing. And it just wouldn't be the same anywhere else. I can't think it is. So I want you to text FUNK to 36413 and donate, become a funky cousin by doing a reoccurring membership. All right, we're going to call it membership, all right? You can bid on the Frenchie paintings. You can buy the two that we have left that have not sold yet, or you can buy a print, because that's what makes it happen. That and our sponsors, the Edwards Mortgage Group, the NOLA Title Group, the Mason Collective, the ARC Insurance Consultants. They do all of your home needs for mortgage and closing and sales and insurance. If you're buying a house, these are the people you need to see. Speaking of the house, we've got special people in the house. We've been talking about Frenchie. Frenchie's family is here. Frenchie's brother Roger is here, and all of his buddies. And it just means so much that they become here all the way from Florida to be part of our funk family. And Boston, excuse me. They come from other parts of the country to be here. Lowell, they're feeding me my lines from the side, all right? And I love every minute of it. I want to thank you all so much if you've donated in the past and been part of helping those 444 musicians and gig workers. And then I also want to remind you that we have raised over $300,000, and it's not going to stop. That's only in 1 year. Let's see what we can do next year. And we're going to start that off next week with Irma Thomas, Walter Wolfman Washington, and Leo Nocentelli. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to clear the coffee table for that one, because that one's gonna be a good one. I tell you what.
Whole house is going to be shaking when they take the stage, that's for sure. Like Leslie said, it's a family affair here at the Funky Uncle, so we appreciate everyone out there who's joined our Funky Uncle family. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. We're glad that you're out there digging these great tunes that these musicians pour their hearts and souls into. So, with no further ado, I'm going to beg the Caesar Brothers for one more.
Will you give us one more?
Right.
Will you do one more for me?
And then after they play one more, y'all don't go anywhere, because I'm going to sit down and have a chat with the Caesar Brothers, and they're going to lay that real knowledge on us from way back in the day. Can't wait to hear that. So, in the meantime, though, you know what to do. Wash your hands and
Stomp your feet.
We're gonna bring another good one to you right here on the Funky Uncle stage. This is the last one. It's an original song. It's nothing like going to the second line in New Orleans. Great time on a Sunday. Get your dancing shoes and dance till Monday. We're gonna do a little something like this, y'all. 1, 2, 3. New Orleans just to hear that sound. The Mardi Gras is where they at? All day long. They rolling at the second line. They jumping at the second line. New Orleans, y'all. They rolling at the second line. They jumping at the second line. New Orleans, y'all. Michael Z. Streets. The brass band playing to that funky beat. And the Mardi Gras eating is got the second line, they rolling all day long. They roll that second line. They roll that second line. New Orleans, y'all. They roll that second line. They jumping that second line. New Orleans, y'all. Miles around New Orleans just to hear the sound. Mardi Gras Indians. Where they at? At the second line, all day long. They roll that second line. They jump on that second line. New Orleans, y'all. They roll that second line. They jump on that second line. New Orleans. second line. They jumping at the second line. New Orleans, y'all. They jumping at the second line. They jumping at the second line. New Orleans, y'all. What is that? New Orleans, Caesar Brothers Funk Box, rolling at the second line. Yeah, you're right, y'all.
All right, y'all. Give it up for the Caesar Brothers Funk Box live from the Funky Uncle Lounge. Before y'all get out of here, could y'all introduce yourselves to all the good people at home so they know the names of the fine musicians we've been hearing this evening?
Yeah, you're right. Right here on keyboard, lead vocals, born and raised uptown to 13 Wall Street from Charity Hospital. The one and only storming number Caesar, Professor Longfingers, y'all.
Yeah.
Give
it up. That's a
right on my right-hand side, your left-hand side, in the far back, y'all give it up to the extraordinary guitarist, Mr. Michael Zingali, y'all.
Yeah, Michael.
And right here on percussion on my right-hand side is my wife, Miss Mickey Lewis Caesar from Undisco Sibo West African Dance Company.
Yeah.
And right here on trombone from New Orleans, born and raised, the one and only, the great Stephen Walker. Slide Walker Slim, y'all.
Yeah.
And right here from New York City, weighing in at 180 pounds, soaking wet work boots on. We call him the Flavor King. Y'all give it up for David DJ Johnson, y'all.
Yeah.
And right on the back, on the hole in the bottom, down the bass, from Chi-Town, Chicago. Y'all give it up for Jake Brigel.
And on the drums, the one and only, yours truly, my big brother, keeping the beat steady and the crowd ready, Mr. Ricky Caesar.
Yeah, Ricky!
Yeah, you're right, y'all. We the Caesar Brothers Funk Box Band. Check us out on Reverb Nation, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank y'all from the Funky Uncle.
Yeah, you right, y'all. 13th Ward in the house. The Uptown Funk legends themselves, the Caesar Brothers Funk Box. What a great show this evening. So grateful to have them in here, and I can't wait to sit down and have a chat with them here in a little bit after we get done. So you don't go anywhere. Once again, big thanks to the Caesar Brothers Funk Box. Big thanks to our amazing crew who worked so hard to make it look so good, sound so good, and do it safely. Couldn't do it without y'all. Of course, big shout out to my main man, Frenchie, making this beautiful original piece of artwork that can be yours if you're lucky. Of course, big shout out to my co-host, Miss Leslie Cooper. What a fun night, darling.
Such a good time always here with Soul Stew. This makes it a little bit better. No, this makes it a lot better. You can make it a lot better. Text FUNK to 36413. And please help us out. I said earlier, don't make me go mama on you, but I will if I have to. Go to thefunkyuncle.live or text FUNK at 36413. Stick around because this man right here, Soul Stew, has this ability to make them tell all their secrets.
At least a few of them. Thank you, Dawn. What a great night. Big thanks to our sponsors, and big thanks to y'all out there who tuned in. Can't wait to see you next week. Very special show then. In the meantime, y'all don't forget to wash your hands and stomp your feet. So, Stu, I'm out. All right. That was great. Very well done. Very happy with that.
Sure, we put on a lot of really great concerts here, live from the Funky Uncle on Friday nights. But what's it really all about?
Love, appreciation, you know. Just trying to give back.
Anymore.
Being able to actually come in here and see a great band and get to interview them, that just did so much for my soul. But honestly, just the way we've been able to help people too. Not only to book a band and say, hey, we've got a paid gig for you during COVID, but then also just to be able to call up someone I love like Johnny Vodakovich, who's brought me so much joy, and say, listen man, I know it's a tough time, but guess what? I got a check for you tomorrow. I'm bringing it by your house. You don't even have to come outside. I'll put it under the door.
And I really can't, I don't even know how to say a big enough thank you.
Oh man, you just keep being you, brother. That's all we ask. Right? I mean, this whole thing that we're going through, it's just a different break in the rhythm, right? You know?
Tick tock, tick tock.
One long pause.
You know, and you got to give unconditionally without ever expecting anything in return. Otherwise, you don't learn, you know?
And they say, well, here's the such and such, you know, some money to help you out, you know, and I couldn't believe it. I said, whoa, all right, well, great. And so that's how I first found out about the Funky Uncle. Yeah, he gave me money on the spot, you know, which I thought was normally, you know, I never really got any assistance from nothing to the COVID. I don't know if I really applied for anything either, you know, so he gave me like $400 on the spot, and I said, wow, well, thank you, Chris. And it's a great thing that they're doing that, because I'm quite sure there's a lot of musicians up in need for a lot of things right now. And but it helped me immensely. It helped me at a time when I really needed help.
We don't just do our art just for us. We do our art, you know, just for you. We do our art for us as well. And this is therapeutic for us. So the fact that we have not been able to get together and jam out and do what we love to do the last 2 months, a month and a half.
I mean, we were playing
the day before.
3 or 4 nights a week. You know, so we were seeing each other every day.
I just like went through withdrawal, like cold turkey. I just put the last cigarette down and I have not picked it back up. So my nerves is bad and I'm super, super excited to hit this cigarette right now.
We come to see the music and we come to enjoy the music here, but it's so many more people it takes to bring the music. And by walking in the door here and seeing all the other people, it just made sense to me that more money needed to go to the gig work.
Yeah, the Funky Uncle Live, man. They're helping a lot of people. I really love what they're doing. It's great, man. They've helped me, man. I was actually behind on a lot of my bills coming up because of the pandemic. I was behind on my car insurance and my car note and stuff like that, renting, you know, things of that nature. And they've stepped in and helped me, man.
This is the worst I've ever seen it for entertainers and people that assist the entertainers. Like you said, the gig workers and you know, the guys and gals who work backstage, they don't have any work either. So it's this I've never seen it this bad.
It's the big, giant, invisible hurricane that we can't evacuate away from.
No.
It really is not.
Coronavirus, no more gigs. So now we're here at the Funky Uncle.
Don't call you. That's my landlord. He's doing things.
Yeah, I'm going to call him too, but tell him to call me up and we'll get the communication going.
That's Mark. Don't forget now.
Yeah, we'll get it straight. Don't worry. We ain't going to forget you.
To make a living right now, basically, I'm not getting any money, enough money, you know, from the government to even mention. I mean, it's not paying all my bills. It's not paying none of my bills. I'm basically just making it off the street right now, you know, just playing on the street.
You know, this is just as good of medicine for me as it is for the ones we're helping. Christian called, and I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, I'll come paint. And he's like, oh, no, that's not what I was calling you for, French. I just wanted to use your float for the background shot. And I'm like, oh. But it's cool if I come paint, right?
My favorite parts about doing this thing at the Funky Uncle is that a lot of, you know, when bands come in, this is the first time they've played together in a while, and it's just like a certain fire that comes back. Like, so you can feel everyone, you know, it feels good to be back together. So it seems like y'all were really, you know,
we was ready
for solidifying that tonight.
Hey, you got to get it in, man.
You were, exactly. It felt like we were just in a packed, sold-out club.
Exactly,
you know?
Exactly. Now, look, a lot of people don't know. It's weird, though. You know, like, you're pouring, you know, your heart and soul out. But it's weird, man, because nobody's there. It's like, it's just the camera. So you're just looking like...
And our crew just like,
right.
When I found out about the assistance that Fridays from the Funky Uncle gives to musicians and gig workers, I thought that was really an incredible thing. I came home one night and I found my oak tree here had dropped a limb that was so big that I couldn't even reach around it. And it destroyed my neighbor's fence and into her backyard. So that put the dental surgery on hold. And then someone said, well, wait, how about that funky uncle thing? Don't they give assistance? I mentioned it to somebody, and within 2 days, they said, this is exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to help our folks. And I became a very proud recipient of assistance from the Funky Uncle.
And we're proud to be a part of this community. You know, this isn't the first time something like this is happening. Our fellow musicians, you know, they may start a fund, you know, if somebody, we try to make sure that we help each other.
Absolutely.
And we're a community of band members, we're a community of musicians, and we are a community of people here. You know, we see things happening around the city, around the world. I have to be true to my own experience. I love my city. I roll with my city.
That love comes through loud and clear.
Yo, man, Willie Green, just let you know, Fridays from the Funky Uncles. We want you to be down there and kick ass with the Funky Uncles, yo. Yo, baby.
The Funky Uncle has really, like, I've seen it help a lot of musicians, including myself, like just in the nick of time. Like having groups that come together to really take care of the artists that kind of make sure New Orleans is what it is, like, has been really helpful.
When you talk about lights, camera, action, there's like no gigs, no festivals, there's, you know, instability everywhere. There's one thing that we can control as a musician. Play your music as best you can.
And when you have programs like this,
absolutely,
the Fridays from the Funky Uncle, that have pulled together to not take care of just you guys.
It takes a village to play music.
It does. It does. Our stage hands, our lighting techs, our video techs, our sound guys.
I'm a musician. I got to find a way to play. And if there's no other avenues for me to play, I'm going to create them. But it just allows me, the bottom line, to write a song, perform a song, touch somebody, bring people together. So you enjoy coming to the shows? And
oh, definitely. Music's our lifeblood. And I was getting pretty antsy before that. We live for our music, and not having it for such a long time was tough. It really was.
And really, these people are gems. They're living legends who get really no support any time of the year. So right now, with COVID the way it is, a lot of these people are really, really struggling. So we're really trying to reach out to the streets, find these guys in their natural habitat, and help them out, because somebody's got to.
It's a massive honor to be part of making magic, music, medicine out of New Orleans for the universe.
Absolutely.
You got to give without expecting anything in return, and that's what's happening. And you know, New Orleans, the importance of the New Orleans music, putting out the love and the light, it goes back to Louis Armstrong after World War II, and they sent him all around the world to introduce jazz to everybody. You know, I mean, in a way, I feel we're doing that here in the Den in a spiritual way every Friday. And without having to leave the country, we're putting out that magic music medicine.
It may not be some groundbreaking amount that you can retire on, but you know, a little bit of help goes a long way in these times. Without Funky Uncle's help, I would not be able to have put the work into my horns and have them back into good working condition. You know, everybody go to thefunkyuncle.live and see if you can get a little help.
If you know a musician or a gig worker in need of assistance, it's so easy. All you have to do is go to thefunkyuncle.live and click on that donate button. Help make a difference in the lives of those that make such a big difference in ours.
Fridays from the Funky Uncle interviews Tyson Van Landingham. Second sticks.
I'm gonna go hoodie.
You're going hoodie on me?
I'm gonna go hoodie.
Okay.
Why, it doesn't look good? You don't like
You
the
look
hoodie?
like an Ewok.
What? I look like an Ewok? Is that what you're saying? Because of the gray hair.
Sure, we put on a lot of really great concerts here, live from the Funky Uncle on Friday nights. But what's it really all about?
Love, appreciation, you know. Just trying to give back.
Anymore.
Being able to actually come in here and see a great band and get to interview them, that just did so much for my soul. But honestly, just the way we've been able to help people too. Not only to book a band and say, hey, we've got a paid gig for you during COVID, but then also just to be able to call up someone I love like Johnny Vodakovich, who's brought me so much joy, and say, listen man, I know it's a tough time, but guess what? I got a check for you tomorrow. I'm bringing it by your house. You don't even have to come outside. I'll put it under the door.
And I really can't, I don't even know how to say a big enough thank you.
Oh man, you just keep being you, brother. That's all. That's all we ask. Right? I mean, this whole thing that we're going through, it's just a different break in the rhythm, right? You know?
Tick tock, tick tock.
One long pause.
You know, and you gotta give unconditionally without ever expecting anything in return. Otherwise, you don't learn, you know?
And they say, well, here's the such and such, you know, some money to help you out, you know, and I couldn't believe it. I said, whoa, all right, well, great. And so that's how I first found out about the Funky Uncle. Yeah, he gave me money on the spot, you know, which I thought was normally, you know, I never really got any assistance from nothing to the COVID. I don't know if I really applied for anything either, you know, so he gave me like $400 on the spot, and I said, wow, well, thank you, Chris. And it's a great thing that they're doing that, because I'm quite sure there's a lot of musicians up in need for a lot of things right now. And but it helped me immensely. It helped me at a time when I really needed help.
We don't just do our art just for us. We do our art, you know, just for you. We do our art for us as well. And this is therapeutic for us. So the fact that we have not been able to get together and jam out and do what we love to do the last 2 months, a month and a half.
I mean, we were playing
the day before.
3 or 4 nights a week. You know, so we were seeing each other every day.
I just like went through withdrawal, like cold turkey. I just put the last cigarette down and I have not picked it back up. So my nerves is bad and I'm super, super excited to hit this cigarette right now.
We come to see the music and we come to enjoy the music here, but it's so many more people it takes to bring the music. And by walking in the door here and seeing all the other people, it just made sense to me that more money needed to go to the gig work.
Yeah, the Funky Uncle Live, man, they're helping a lot of people. I really love what they're doing. It's great, man. They've helped me, man. I was actually behind on a lot of my bills coming up because of the pandemic. I was behind on my car insurance and my car note and stuff like that, rent and, you know, things of that nature. And they've stepped in and helped me, man.
This is the worst I've ever seen it for entertainers and people that assist the entertainers, like you said, the gig workers, and you know, the guys and gals who work backstage. They don't have any work either. So it's this I've never seen it this bad.
It's the big, giant, invisible hurricane that we can't evacuate away from.
No.
It really is not.
Coronavirus, no more gigs. So now we're here at the Funky Uncle.
Gonna call you. That's my landlord. He's gonna think. Yeah, I'm gonna call him too, but tell him to call me up and we'll get the communication going.
That's Mark. Don't forget now.
Yeah, we'll get it straight. Don't worry. We ain't gonna forget you.
To make a living right now, basically, I'm not getting any money, enough money, you know, from the government to even mention. I mean, it's not paying all my bills. It's not paying none of my bills. I'm basically just making it off the street right now, you know, just playing on the street.
You know, this is just as good of medicine for me as it is for the ones we're helping. Christian called, and I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, I'll come paint. And he's like, oh, no, that's not what I was calling you for, French. I just wanted to use your float for the background shot. And I'm like, oh, but it's cool if I come paint, right?
My favorite parts about doing this thing at the Funky Uncle is that a lot of, when bands come in, this is the first time they've played together in a while, and it's just like a certain fire that comes back. So you can feel everyone, it feels good to be back together. So it seems like y'all were really,
Yeah, we was ready.
personifying that tonight.
Hey, you got to get it in, man.
You were, exactly. It felt like we were just in a packed, sold-out club.
Exactly. Now, look, a lot of people don't know. It's weird, though. Like, you're pouring, your heart and soul out, but it's weird, man, because nobody's there. It's like, it's just the camera. So you're just looking like...
And our crew just like, right.
When I found out about the assistance that Fridays from the Funky Uncle gives to musicians and gig workers, I thought that was really an incredible thing. I came home one night and I found my oak tree here had dropped a limb that was so big that I couldn't even reach around it. And it destroyed my neighbor's fence and into her backyard. So that put the dental surgery on hold. And then someone said, well, wait, how about that Funky Uncle thing? Don't they give assistance? I mentioned it to somebody, and within 2 days, they said, this is exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to help our folks. And I became a very proud recipient of assistance from the Funky Uncle.
And we're proud to be a part of this community. This isn't the first time something like this is happening. Our fellow musicians, they may start a fund, we try to make sure that we help each other.
Absolutely.
And we're a community of band members, we're a community of musicians, and we are a community of people here. We see things happening around the city, around the world. I have to be true to my own experience. I love my city. I roll with my city.
That love comes through loud and clear.
Yo, man, Willie Green, just let you know, Fridays from the Funky Uncles. We want you to be down there and kick ass with the Funky Uncles, yo. Yo, baby.
The Funky Uncle has really, I've seen it help a lot of musicians, including myself, just in the nick of time. Having groups that come together to really take care of the artists that kind of make sure New Orleans is what it is, has been really helpful.
When you talk about lights, camera, action, there's no gigs, no festivals, there's instability everywhere. There's one thing that we can control as a musician. Play your music as best you can.
And when you have programs like this,
absolutely,
the Fridays from the Funky Uncle, that have pulled together to not take care of just you guys.
It takes a village to play music.
It does. It does. Our stage hands, our lighting techs, our video techs, our sound guys.
I'm a musician. I got to find a way to play. And if there's no other avenues for me to play, I'm going to create them. But it just allows me, the bottom line, to write a song, perform a song, touch somebody, bring people together.
So you enjoy coming to the shows? And
Oh,
seeing
definitely. Music's our lifeblood, and I was getting pretty antsy before that. We live for our music, and not having it for such a long time was tough. It really was.
And really, these people are gems. They're living legends who get really no support any time of the year. So right now, with COVID the way it is, a lot of these people are really, really struggling. So we're really trying to reach out to the streets, find these guys in their natural habitat, and help them out, because somebody's got to.
It's a massive honor to be part of making magic, music, medicine out of New Orleans for the universe.
Absolutely.
You got to give without expecting anything in return, and that's what's happening. And New Orleans.
All right, y'all. Another fantastic evening here at the Funky Uncle Lounge. My name is Soul Stew, and this is one of my favorite parts of the evening. Not only do I get to dance to some fantastic music, but then I get to sit back, hang out with the musicians, get to pick their brains, hear their stories, and tonight it's going to be very special because we've got some OG legends in the house with the Cyril Brothers, a funk box band, straight out the 13th Ward of New Orleans. All this music that we love so much in this city, they are an integral part of it. They grew up within it. They are a part of this history, and they're going to tell us the stories that no one else has because they lived it. So it's such an honor to have them here with this fantastic band. We're going to start out. We're going to have everyone introduce themselves, and then we're all going to chat. So let's start over here, my friend.
I'm DJ the Flavor King.
What's happening, DJ?
Stephen Walker.
Steve, all right.
Storm and Norman C's in the house, yo.
Right here. And on bass.
Hey, y'all, I'm Jake Brigel.
All right, Jake. Mike on the guitar.
Hey, I'm Zing, yo.
All right.
Mikael Caesar.
All right, yeah. And, of course, the one and only Ricky Caesar on the drums.
Ricky Caesar, the funky drummer from the 13th Ward.
That's right, y'all. So, y'all are the founders. Y'all are the actual Caesar brothers right here, Norman and Ricky. And how long has the Caesar brothers been around? I know y'all are, longer than I've been probably alive, or at least about, When did y'all first start the Caesar Brothers band?
I think we started like in 2004, right before Hurricane Katrina.
Okay.
We started collaborating in the studio, coming up with some stuff,
But y'all have been gigging forever before that.
Yeah, we was playing by a host of New Orleans musicians and stuff, And we always get into the Jazz Fest playing behind a lot of other people, but we never played enough for ourselves,
Gotcha.
So then that time came when we got to the Jazz Fest, our first time to play,
Yeah.
Poured down rain and we played like 2 minutes. That was our first Jazz Fest gig.
Well, y'all grew up in the 13th Ward, along with the Neville family, with the Wild Chapatoulas, with the, so much great New Orleans culture around there. And so you were telling me earlier, Norman, one of the first bands y'all had, it was called the Deaf Generation, which was y'all and a lot of like the younger Nevilles. Jason Neville, you said was in that?
Jason Neville, Aaron Neville,
and that was kind
Damien Neville,
right?
Omari Neville,
and Omari and all that.
Yeah, and we started that group like back in '89, '90. We had a hit song on the radio called "Running with the Second Line," and what we doing is a 30th year reunion with Deaf Generation and that song. And while we was doing that production, we also had the Deaf Generation horn section, which was the Soul Rebels brass band. Right. And that's what Deaf Generation is, Divine Enlightened Freedom Fighters. So out of that group, you got Jason Neville, Funky Soul, the Caesar Brothers, the Soul Rebels, Omari Neville in the field.
Right.
So
whole family of bands.
Whole another family of bands coming out of another incubator.
And of course, the 13th Ward was probably a little bit different place than it is right now. Of course, there's still that soul there. But what was it like when y'all were growing up? Was it just Mardi Gras Indians coming by the house, second lines?
That was basically like we got the first Indian group we got to see was Big Chief Jolly, George Landry, and the Wild Chapatoulas, and there was another like live bands around the neighborhood, right on Camp Street, next to my grandmother's house. It was the Louisiana Purchase, Eugene Syndergaard and his band, Ivan Neville and Uptown All Stars, Terry the Manuel Brothers, and one of my first bands was my Uncle George Housey Jr., who had his own band, which was Sylvester Andrews, Terry Manuel, and John Bird Dawson on guitar. So I was at that time 3 years old around that time. Yeah.
Right. So y'all grew up in the thick of it, to say the least. Yeah. Right. And early on, you were playing with Milton Baptiste, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, that was the Soul Rebels. Soul
Soul Rebels.
That was our brass band. That was the band. That was the horn section inside of Deaf Generation, where they were doing. They'll do Younger.
And they left Milton's band come play with y'all.
Well, they was playing with us already, but they started their own group called the Soul Rebels out of the Deaf Generation band. So that would made a collaboration with us, with the Soul Rebels, with Oops and different other people that we had. Oops was actually the dancing Deaf Generation. He didn't start it out on no kick drum because Oops was playing.
Yeah, the horn section was consist of Kid Merv, Curtis Watson, the lady Emmanuel Stibbs, and Greg Tardy. So that was the Soul Rebel horns out of Deaf Generation. So yeah.
One person I want to ask y'all about that I feel was an integral part of the New Orleans, the funk sound, but I feel that there's not that much, wasn't that much recorded by him, is the great Gerald Tillman. Ivan was in here talking about Tillman. You were telling me.
Tillman was like we called him Professor Shorthair.
Professor Shorthair.
So he was like one of these cats. He come from out of a group called Blackmail, which had the Porsche brothers, and it was Renaud Porsche on guitar and Roger Porsche on bass and Newton Mossop on the drums.
Yeah, that's who the Neville Brothers took as their first.
And also had a cat named Gerald Trinity also was in the band too. He was another bad keyboardist and singer also. So it's just like you say, Newt Mossop, the Roger Brothers, Gerald Trinity, and Gerald Tillman. So that band became the Neville Brothers band that backed them up when they first started their deal.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks. Norm, you were talking about earlier that you started playing horn and your brother was playing drums in the marching bands, and then you were seeing Tillman and the Neville Brothers and how they'd have the 3 keyboards up there. You said that kind of started getting the wheels turning and kind of inspired you to start?
Well, my brother, my brother played baritone in junior high school.
Section leader.
He was the section leader. And over the summer, during my 8th grade year, he taught me how to play the baritone over the summer. And I was in the band playing baritone the next school semester. You know, so he was taught by my cousin Emmanuel Stibbs, the founder of the Soul Rebels. So we had that musical instrument. When we formed the Deaf Generation, we came out with a song called "Running with the Second Line," which was the first hip hop and brass band song ever put out.
Yeah, and also it was #1 on Q93's Hot 888 for 14 weeks in a row, and also we was Big Easy Award winners. Tied first place with the Gregory Dean Main Fresh with their song called Buck Jump Time.
Oh yeah, Buck Jumping, absolutely. Let's talk about this lineup that we saw tonight. How did this lineup come together?
Well, me and Rick, we was playing in Frenchman Street. We was going through a lot of different musicians at the time, trying to develop our sound out there. So I ran into DJ out there on Frenchman at a Super Jam. I said, "Oh man, good to see you," because he had been going. I hadn't seen him for damn small years, He come from a group called the Flavor Kings, which was a big group back in the days when you had like Irish Made Tango, you had the Flavor Kings, and Cyril Neville, Uptown All Star. But he was one of the biggest bands in the city at the time. So I met him, and he was chilling with Michael Zing, and it was known as the Buds. There was a group called the Buds, and I'll go sit in with him sometimes and play, And I said, "Man, look, me and my brother putting the band together. You want to come play guitar with us?" I said, "I can use you too, DJ." And then 10 years later, here we is.
Nice. Now, Steve, how'd you get to playing with the Caesar Brothers? How long have you been a part of this project?
I've been a part of this project since, I think, 2007.
Nice.
17, 18.
Nice.
I believe so. I've been on Ricky and Norman since before Hurricane Katrina. Before that, I had a band called Funk and Horns, and I went by their house. I went by their house, and we was playing the video games. But then they said, "Okay, we're gonna hook up one day." And Lord behold, in the future, this was way back then, but I knew them back then, but we haven't got together and played yet. So when I started playing with them, it was just like a match made in heaven. It was like, okay, I can do this. I can play with them. So it's like, they've been playing, and I'm still learning history from them today. Like, I have to know my homework to play with Ricky and Norman. That's just what it is. So, so that's how I began to play with them, and, I'm still playing with them to this day.
Beautiful. And so, Ricky, how from the rhythm section together, how'd y'all come together over here on the low end?
Well, basically, Jake is the reggae bass player for Higher Heights. We had a bass player, Oliver Lamb was in our band before, but he referred us to Jake. And once we got together, sent him some music, and he came rehearse. He had the note, he had it locked down. He's who we're looking for. Nice, great bass player.
Jake, what's it like playing with legends like the Caesar Brothers, man?
Man, I love it. I like being in the room. You know what I mean? I moved down here from Chicago to try to play with, I didn't think I was going to play with the legends or whatever, but these guys just, when they talk, I listen. I want to know what the culture's like. I've been here, under 10 years, so I'm trying to really soak in as much as I can and learn, and hey, I'm really excited to be here. Yeah.
And of course, Chicago's got some great players, some amazing blues players, obviously, jazz players too. But
huge
what's about
scene.
Like the New Orleans Pocky? That's different.
Oh man, look, there are people up there who want to play the New Orleans pocket, and they do play it really well. If you hear the brass bands, maybe don't have the groove quite the same, but yeah, there's a ton of great funk up there too, and people who really love New Orleans in Chicago. I know a million of people who just come down every jazz fest.
I feel like our cities feed off each other in a great way. Like,
I
we get
love
along
it.
well.
I'm a big fan. Yeah.
Awesome. Brother Mike over here on the guitar. This is your second trip to the Funky Uncle. You were playing keys the last time with Jason Neville, I believe.
Yeah. I play with him primarily at this point. But, these guys, Yeah, I spoke about it last time when I was here. There's no amount of repayment or money that I could give these guys for the opportunities that they gave me and the start that they gave me. I mean, I was, I think I was 17. when I, no, not I think I was 18 or 19 at the Jazz Fest, but when I was at the Super Jam, I think I was like 17 or 18. And, you know, nobody tell anybody.
You'll get in trouble.
You can keep a secret, right? But you know, yeah. And DJ and I hooked up first. He was the first person I met when I started playing at like late 17.
Right.
And you know, he told me, man, you got to come down. And one thing led to another. And you know, to the point that I used to go there so often, the guitar player would just go, "Here, you know the show," and walk away. And you know, I got invited. I found the poster for Russell Batiste's 50th birthday or something. It was whatever. It was a birthday party he was throwing at the Maple Leaf.
I remember that show.
And I came out, and Norman just walked up to me. He's like, "You got your guitar, right?" I said, "Yeah." You know, "Hey, my brother and I need a guitar player. Come on up." And next thing you know, like, all right. And then that started the next. Shoot, I think I was with y'all like 6 years. Like full on, full time, you know, and you know, I had situations in my life like my mom's a cancer patient. I had to take care of her and help her with her bills, and you know, life happens in the way that it happens. She is okay. She is good. She's in remission. So
awesome.
But you know, I'm always an official Caesar brother in my heart, and in the way that I feel about this band. No matter what, I would play with them at any time.
Seems like it's a family affair.
Yeah,
Which brings you to Miss Caesar over here on the vocals and percussion. Sure. Sounding great tonight.
Thank you.
How are you? And how long have you been part of the group for?
Well, I've been part of the life since I was 4 years old.
You guys always played together?
Well, I mean, we always been together, family. I'm originally from uptown of 13th Ward. My family, my grandmother owned Gras Daycare Center, and my uncle was the owner of Benny's Bar.
Benny's Bar. I was about to ask y'all about Benny's.
So, you know, we always been family.
Yeah.
So
you grew up on it.
Grew up on it, yeah. Just had a passion. Started dancing at 4 years old.
Nice.
So I started training extensively out the country in Guinea, West Africa. Wow. And then I played, you know, percussions with my own dance company in Fangala-Sibo.
So you were studying dance over there?
Yeah,
and percussion? Or?
Yeah, I played the djembe and the dun-dun drums, yeah. So I studied in Guinea, West Africa. I'm certified as a master teacher in dance there, and I have a dance company here. So
now, when you went over to study in Africa, did growing up in New Orleans, did it feel natural when you started playing that music?
Yeah, it did feel natural. You could tell when you're born and raised in New Orleans from anywhere else. But you have a connection. The African roots don't change from New Orleans music at all. Right. It's based on how you feel on the inside, yeah.
Absolutely. I love how y'all brought that sound and incorporated it so great, because that's what New Orleans is always about. Taking all these, different sounds, putting them together from, West Africa through the Caribbean, here the jazz and funk. We were kind of talking about that earlier, too. Norman, you were saying how y'all were starting out, you knew all the trad stuff, but y'all were trying to incorporate new elements into it. You said, the hip-hop with the Deaf Generation and all that.
And then that compares today, too, because, you have a lot of great New Orleans musicians from the past, but what you want to do is take a little bit of that and sprinkle it into the future.
Yes.
And just switch the game up. It don't have to be the same as they did it.
Right.
But it just have to be flipped up, do the Tillmanizing on it.
Yeah, Tillmanize it. I love it. That's so great. And what's more, y'all are keeping this flame alive. And what's the next step for the Uptown Funk? Y'all are some of the last to really do it.
We got a hit single out called Right Now. Y'all go get it. Cool. We also have an animated video coming out for this single. So when that animated video come out, then that's when you can get the real deal of the single.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it. And once more before we go, you brought up Benny's Bar. Now, I was just too young. I was about a year off from when it closed down. I moved here like a year after, so I never kind of got to see it, but I heard that was a spot.
Yeah, when I was 15.
Yeah, that was the spot, man. That was basically like you said, that was her uncle's and her dad's bar. That was one of the spots as like I was 14, 15, you know, seeing a lot of great bands like Shemaine Neville, J.D. Hill, J. Monkey D, you know. That was one of the first bands I got to sit in with is J.D. Hill with the late great James Ledette playing with J.D. at that time. So, you know, then this bar was like one of the spots after Jazz Fest that everybody came to in the 13th Ward and hung out, you know, hear some great music, you know, especially, you know, Cyril Neville and the Endangered Species, and then the list goes on and on.
Uptown All-Stars.
Paul and the Pontiacs. Yeah.
Darryl DeClue used to sneak me in the little side door when I was about 15. They'd have the little Rhodes piano that stayed in Benny's.
I figured if you were cool with house, man, you were all right.
Yeah, cool house. I said, let the youngster get up there.
Which is so great because I love hearing that. How it's, you know, what I love about New Orleans is it's an intergenerational town. You know, with different ages, we all hang out together, play music together. It's passed down, and so I love it. Y'all are the OGs, but then you've brought in this fresh new blood to kind of to you know. Give it a new sound,
that's how it is
too.
when Rick and them, like, you'll hear me hanging out. Who you chilling with, Rick? Oh, I'm chilling with Lee, bro. Who you chilling with? I'm over at my Russell house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just family members.
Right,
Drummers
exactly.
and, you know, feed off each other, and keyboard players feed off each other.
Yeah. Well, I've definitely got that vibe. It was a family affair tonight here at the Funky Uncle. Such an honor to have y'all. Where can people hear about, find the new single? Y'all have a website? Or
the website is your Facebook, Reverb Nation.
Okay.
And just Google Caesar Brothers, and everything gonna pop up.
Yeah, YouTube. Check us out, man.
Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to get y'all back here maybe with Deaf Generation or something.
Yeah,
Show us some more of that real old school Uptown funk. That's what's up. All right. Well, thank y'all once again. Such an honor to have you. Such a great show.
Thank you, man.
13th Ward's finest. Caesar Brothers Funk Box
in the house.
Such
baby.
a great show. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. This is Soul Stew signing off. We'll see you next week. It's going to be a great show, so make sure you tune in. In the meantime, y'all be good to each other. Don't forget to wash your hands, stomp your feet. Who that, baby? We out.
Who that?
All right, that was great, man. Thank you.